Hi, in this video I want to show you combinations and attacks from Sharjah Masters, a great tournament in United Arab Emirates that is going right now. A lot of Grandmasters are taking part in, and I prepared for you a highlights of best combinations and attacks. Stay tuned to the end because all of them are really beautiful. My name is PavelChess and welcome you to my YouTube channel, and let's start. Let's start with a game between Hans Niemann and Grandmaster Vahidov. In this position, White has a beautiful attack because the king in the center is completely unlocked. And here White has a lot of ways. Even rook takes c6 could work because this combo, like after king takes c6, we will take on f6 the knight who protects the pawn on d5. And after queen f6, bishop d5 check, king should go back, bishop e8. Already White has material advantage and they are still saving the attack. But even this is not strongest, and how Niemann played is really amazing. He found firstly positional move, queen goes f4. In this situation, he underlined that the knight is not active and he is not taking part in the attack, and he wants to relocate him to e5 to get more pressure to the black's king. And by the way, I just want to take the pawn on d4. So black decided firstly to protect the pawn with the c5. Knight goes f3. Now I really wants to go knight f5. Bishop d6, trying to prevent it, but still knight f5 check. Now we are definitely ready for bishop takes f5, queen f5. The knight is hanging. Here is a pin in general. That is a weak pawn. That is the weak pawn. So the king would be ruined and White will win with a direct attack. Black tried to play king c7. And again, White has some other ways, but Hans did everything strictly. Rook takes c5, sacrificing a rook. After it takes on c5, rook c1. Now our rook in the attack we want to take here. We have a discover attack potentially within our knight jump. So that should be absolutely winning for White. Let's just enjoy how Hans finally got the king. So king b6 takes. Now if you will go queen takes f6, I have knight d7 check, right? It's a fork. You can't take because of queen takes f6 winning material. So black instead of that tried to play queen h6, but it's also not helpful. Check on d7. Bishop takes d7, a5. Now the idea that on king a7 I can do a checkmate basically in one. So black needs to go forward, queen c7, and now this king is coming to a huge block. So king bishop b6, rook a1, here takes, king b3, queen d4. It's impossible to stay alive with such a weak king. We want to go queen c3 mate, so that's one rook c8, check here. And I also love the move of White right now, b4, just to have the a2 square to attack this king one more time. Black tried to go away king d2, but straight after bishop g5, Black decided to resign. The queen is wasted, and this position after queen g5, yeah, we are just attacking the king, and still the king is under checkmate. The computer says it's forced checkmate in 12 moves, so absolutely winning. A nice attack by Hans. Well done, Mr. Niemann. And we are going to the next example. And next example we will recap pretty short. It's the game of Arjun Rigaisi, who played as black, and his last move was mistake. But unfortunately he's already not in a good position. And here like White obviously can take on h6, saving some advantage, but like after rook e7, Black still can't play this game. So the best way, which White found here in this position, Grandmaster from Greece, queen goes g6, and that's winning immediately, because now I want to go queen, bishop c2, link the bishop with the queen, and go queen h7 with the mate. For example, a4, bishop c2, b4, queen h7, here, and the mate is coming. So that's a cute attack without even a sacrificing, but the queen g6 move is so amazing that at move 28, Black resigned immediately. Nice highlight from this tournament, well done from the White side, and we are coming to the next one example. So this position I took from the game of Salem Saleh, and yeah, here the Black king in a big danger. The queen, the bishop are far away to help this king, they're not possible. And he starts a huge attack with knight takes h6 check. So g takes h6 is forced, check, and step by step we are coming with the checkmate. So here, check, now like on king g7 I can just play queen e7. It's also not helpful, would be pretty the same like in the game, because after king h8, after like few checks, he just played rook f6. And now if you will take on f6, then I will take with the mate idea, right? And on rook g8, I will do the mate in 1. It's not helpful completely. So that's why black tried probably the best chance to go queen takes e5 in the game. But after check, here check, it's obvious that the checkmate is coming. After king f7, rook f1, black decided to resign. I mean, like after king s7, I can go whatever, queen h7 for example. Yeah, so king d8 is forced because of king d8, rook f8, that's winning absolutely extra material and then attack. Because if you will go king e8, then I can just take and do rook g8, checkmate. Well done by white, nice combination and nice victory. And we are coming to the next highlight. I really like this position from game between Vasily Ivanchuk, who was white, and Amin Tabatabai. In this situation, black managed the strongest decision, g4. Nice combination, because now, for example, if you will take on g4 in this position, I can just take on e4. The pawn structure is destroyed and our pawns are so magnificent, and the knight is out of the game. And for example, after knight b5, d3, it's very hard for white to stop the pawns. So they decided instead of that to play other way, the tempo move e5. And here, black sacrificed the piece, g takes f3. And after e takes f6, king f6, unfortunately for white, they can't stop all these free pawns. So let's see how it was. Bishop d3, f2, moving up, bishop f1, king f5. Never forget about the king in the endgame. He needs to be improved. So king d2, b3, knight b5. Step by step we are coming. Yeah, just the spin is also not comfortable for white. Bishop d3 takes, b2. And a nice example where the pawns are harder than one bishop. So king c2, king e4, the king is coming closer to support the pawns, and just straight after like few moves, it's no fortresses unfortunately, because we can distract the king with the b1 queen, takes, and after king d2, bishop h3, king e2, yes, white resigned. I want to promote the queen, I want to move my pawn up, so that's absolutely winning for black. Nice game by Amin, and interesting highlight for our collection. And now we are ready to the next one. To the end, I prepared for you a highlight from the Teimur Rajabov game. The attack that's really cute and I really like it. So it's really good pieces for white here on the board. The king is in danger potentially, and that's why just e6. We need to unlock the black's king and directly checkmate him. So bishop takes g5. Yeah, it's also not helpful. On rook a1 check, I always can go king h2. I have the window with my pawn on h3. So bishop takes g5, queen takes g5, and now the black square's weaknesses are too hard. King f8 trying to escape, just queen f6. Check, king h2 as we mentioned before, and after just king e8, I love how he finished the game with a small combo bishop c5. Now, basically we just want to continue with the mate, queen h8. If you will go queen c5, I can go check here mate, so that's also not helpful. And for example, if black will take on e6, we can take, and on king d8 we can go bishop b6, winning the queen on that pin, and that's absolutely winning. Again, a nice highlight. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please write in the comments which highlight is your favorite from these 5 that I decided to show you today, and we will see each other in the new videos. Good luck in chess.